Welcome back to April on Riverbend Springs, and finally we've got some very sticky long planks to hopefully complete the base of our house. Now, the money. Done a few contracts. We've done a wood transport one, we've done a cultivating one, we've done a seeding one. So yes, jobs are good. We have collected all the bales. They are stacked just down there in field 45. And I think we're all good. I've limed, fertilised our grass here. Same over the way. Did I do the I did the fertiliser over there. And yes, all good. Sold some of the chilies, garlic and mushrooms. They're now set to automatically selling as they were before. Now, what I want to do is I've had a look at some of the other mini productions, and I think we're going to get ourselves a spinnery, which will be useful because the wool is starting to stack up, and it should be a little money spinner. Ha 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 ha. So, into construction, and let's go to productions, and it's one of the small ones. It's that one. So if we spin that around and put on snapping, and probably get relatively close to that one, and that'll do. Lovely. So we are running update 1.3 of the game now, I think it is, isn't it? And yeah, seems to be relatively more stable. Haven't had any flickering. Took me a while to get graphics tuned in again, but we got there in the end. So let's grab the wool, get it into the spinnery, and get that going. So I do have to say that when we did the login again, the physics seemed to be a lot more improved. Same for bales and pallets and the like. Now, I haven't checked actually whether or not now what we need to do is just quickly pop on. Here is the tip or the drop-off point. There we go. Now, if we go to here and hit R, haha, fabric, wool, and activate, we are going to store that, so that's fine. So, it does seem to be a little bit quicker than the other one. Now, I'm quite hoping that this is going to bring us a little bit of cash, because I think peak price it's about 11,000-ish for fabric, so that should be rather good. Now, I've put quite a lot of the equipment in the shed, because it appears that if we go to, where is it? It's not there, it's here. So from 8 o'clock tomorrow morning we're supposed to have a twister, so that could be quite interesting. I think, or not, I don't know. Now we have somewhere a fent that has got a drill on the back, and we're going to plant drill our long grain rice. So let's get the old icons turned off, find a fent, start drilling. A little bit of a noob move, you know, wouldn't be me without it, would it? So let's put snapping on. Now, I forgot that we need to actually make this into a rice field, but I don't think it's going to let us. Height difference too large. I thought you could do, and I'm obviously wrong, I thought you could do long grain as just like not a normal field, which kind of changes the plan. Maybe we can put some elf in, right? It might well be oats then. Oh, does it actually? Oh, that's not annoying at all, is it? That it does it in alphabetical order. I'd missed that before. So, carrots, corn, grapes, grass, green beans, long grain rice, oats, olives, parsnips, peas, potatoes, rice. Now, is it? No, you can't. Let's just double check. Long grain, oilseed, grass, peas, spinach, wheat, barley, oats, canola, long grain, oilseed. We're going to do oats. We'll do oats. Now, it's less than ideal, but it's better than not being able to put anything in the ground and completely having missed the opportunity to get something in. So let's just go back up, let that save, and good, we're golden. Right, not quite sure what's going on there. Let's just flick through. Yeah, we're doing oats. Right. We'll maybe have to run the cultivator through that bit. But otherwise, slight change of plan. But, yeah, we'll go with it. Well, I'm under no illusion that we are going to run out of fur at some point in this field. But we've got the sprayer to use. So that should be fine. Now, you'll see I've got the cultivator. And we've just ripped up the bit where we tried to sow the rice. But, yeah, I was trying to make sure we got the whole field planted. Otherwise, it seems a little bit of a waste. So, there we go. Now, interestingly, stumbling over my words, some of the contracts that we had. Now, I can't remember. There was one for so we've had a lot in field 84. The one was to mow the grass. Although we didn't then. I don't think we got a contract to bale it. I can't remember. But then we've had 2 cultivating contracts on grass fields, which was quite cool. And then we had one to go and then re-drill it. So that's something a bit different, isn't it? I like it. It's quite good. So we've done that pass. You can just see the difference in the texture. But I had a right game with just trying to get, even before the update, trying to get the settings dialed in. I said before, thank Marnix and Disturbed helped. I even cleaned my PC, as in side panels off, air duster, cleaned it all out, cleaned all the filters out, all that sort of stuff, and it's helped. It's not getting quite as hot. And then after the update yesterday, they say it's going to stutter a bit, it'll pass, so did that, nothing. Cleared the shader cache, flew around the map, Still stuttering. Screen was just sort of almost like rippling. So again, spent some time yesterday evening with Discord with Marnix, turning different settings between us, and I just couldn't get it sorted. So I left it, and then turned PC on this morning. I thought, let me just actually check my sort of in Windows. You've got your NVIDIA control panel. Let me just check in there, and some of the stuff that I was asking the game to do was being overridden by those settings. So I've set them to application controlled. So the application in this case would be FS25. Went in. Perfect. It's just really frustrating that I hadn't thought of that before. But yeah, all good. Need to maybe try now to up some of the settings, try and push this ring of death out a little bit. Ring of death. That's such an Xbox term. The red ring of death. But yeah, try and push the graphical ring out a little bit. But yeah, I'm very happy with it. The update, the changelog, if you've looked, was what would the word be? Extensive. They seem to fix quite a lot of stuff. Now, I haven't looked at the bale storage yet to see whether that now works properly. But yeah, I mean, game's been out, what? Where are we? 28. So 17 days? Come out on the 11th or the 12th? 12th, didn't it? So 16 days. That feels a lot longer than that, but that's pretty good going to get that all turned around in one go. Don't get me wrong, still little bits. I think a lot of it, hopefully, could be helped by an update for NVIDIA and getting them to then support the game and all that good stuff. But yeah, that's not bad going. And it'd be interesting to see or to know how many of those bugs came from giving people early access, getting the heads up, and having that little bit of extra time to start working on stuff. I wonder how much the bugs would fall into that category. So down to our last 1%, or well, it was 50 litres of, and it doesn't look like there's a lot left to go, but yeah, I don't think we're quite going to have enough. It'll be like one pass with the sprayer, if that, so I'm not too worried about that, to be fair. It does, I think they seem to have improved how the tractors pick the lines up, which I think was in the changelog, which is quite good. I do like the old steering assist. It's a real quality of life improvement. I'm also really looking forward to getting some material going, because we could do with that boost. I think the greenhouses bring in about, when I looked, I think it was about £1,000, or dollars, should I say. So, ooh, hit H, that'd help. Missed anything? Don't think so. So, yeah, it's not... It's taking the edge off, I suppose, but it's not going to get us to the clearing the $5 million at all. And I do think, and I'm seriously contemplating the choice that was made with the combine. I think we're going to swap it for a swather. It's been said. It's been mentioned to me directly. And I think it's a pretty good idea. Yeah, alright. Working width is reduced, but the yield bonus would be rather nice. Now, will it shut off the seeder, or will it just carry on? No, it'll shut it off, okay. Back it up a touch. Turn it on. And H and go. There we go. So the only difference we should see is in here. We turn off. Needs rolling. That's really annoying. That. Oh, what a noob. Base game. So. What a waste. We're going to have to spray the lot. Okay, I went over this and put that layer down, thinking, well, I'm drilling, it'll be fine, it'll change the state. No. No, I was wrong. But it looks like it's taken it. That's really annoying. That is really annoying. I know we're skipping rows. Oh, that's bugged me. Seriously bugged me. What a waste of fur. Oh, groan. Ah, well. Never mind. Never mind. Worse things have happened at sea. Right, so I think what we'll do is we'll actually probably wait for it to be at the first growth stage, and then we'll come through with the sprayer just to make sure just to make sure that it's actually going to take. So I completely lost my train of thought now. What were we saying? Yes, combine and swather exchange. Now, if we go to no time saver stock check is back. Get in. Did I say we've got lambs? We've got lambs as well. Right. Vehicles. It is a New Holland. We could still get 480 grand for it. Possibly more if we take it to the shop. So, if we look at vehicle, no, stupid boy. Where's it gonna be? That's 12.2 meters. That's not bad. 135 grand, 97 grand. And if we wanted to add the mower, then we could spend another 48. But we've got mowers, so we don't need to. Have a look. And oh yes, you can tow it as well. Marvellous. I think we might need to get that switch made, but I don't know whether to do it now or when the crops are actually ready to harvest. I'm not sure. So I think just having a quick count up, we got 57 silage bales off of the 2 fields, so that's definitely a vast improvement on what we had before. So I have, as you might be able to tell, Like a glove. I've made the decision. And I'd forgotten we got the corn head as well, so there we go. Just add a bit of damage to that as we drive onto the barge. That'll do. Now, we just come back a little bit and hit R. Off we go. They also seem to have fixed the stuttering. Alright, interesting texture going on, but they do seem to have fixed the stuttering when you travel across on the barge, he says, as it randomly starts again. If there's one thing that FS is not, it's never dull. Right, let's get this up to the store, get it sold, purchase the swather, and get it back to the farm. There you go, sir. Let me just move my combine out the way for you. So, what did we say before? 480 was it? At the just selling it from home, not home. You know what I mean. 526,000. There we go. No. Repair. 106 grand to repaint it, and it's done 1.1 hours. We can't afford to do that anyway. Does it let you? No. What? 12 grand? That's done that. Come on. Really? That's just stupid. That is ridiculous. Right. Sell. Yes, 92 grand for that bad boy. 114 grand for that one. And 526,658 pounds, euros for that one. Well saved. Right. Hello, back again so soon? Oh, do amuse myself. Right. Where are we? We are here. So, McDon engine setup. 173 horsepower. No. Yes. No. No. Maybe. We'll go with the Contis on these ones. Yes, we'll buy that. Yep. Now for you. Transport wheel. No, and yes. 100 grand. Job's good. Aha! And everything is over here. So, I'm hoping that this attaches and performs a little bit better than the New Holland did. Now, unfold. Okay. Left shift and B. Woo. Interesting. Let's reverse this round. Where's the hitch? I think I'm doing this right. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Fancy. Right. Let's get this back to the farm. It's a beast of a thing, isn't it? Ooh. And, yeah, we'll put it away until harvest. I'm going to record this because you'll never believe me if we get this in here first time, which is, no, we're close. We're close. Try and get that a bit squarer. And then push it that way. There we go. Just need to tuck it in next to the windrower. That might just do it, to be fair. Left shift and... we could leave it like that, to be fair, couldn't we? In fact, we'll drop it there, and then we can pull this just into here, like that. Job's a good one. Right. So, ooh, hello. The sky is so nice to have it stable. I think what I'm going to do is once I've finished the recording, I'll have a little bit of play and see if we can just push the graphics a little bit more without making it horrendous. Have a look, shall we? Not doing a bad job at all. Very good. Like it. That won't take long to get finished at all. Then, let's have a look at... No, I don't want that. I want this. So we've got six litres of fabric at the moment, which is marvellous. Which will make us $66. It's not bad, but the best price, look, 11 grand. 11,000, that's awesome. How are we doing on... We've got nearly 200,000 litres of grass, which will become silage. Not too shabby. Now, what I'm thinking is now we've got a bit of cash back. Do we expand our operation? What's growing in there? Sunflowers. Blooming would be, wouldn't it? I mean, these... What's this one? What's this? These... How much is 25? 204... 568, we've not got enough for that anyway. But what's in there currently? Not potatoes, but sorghum. Can you swath sorghum? No. No, you cannot. Do we buy that field and put what we want in it? I do think we need more land. Yeah, let's do it. Super. Right. Now to see what to put in that field. So a little bit of time has passed, not overly long. So we've cultivated the field with the Fendt, and we've done the majority of the drilling of the soybeans. Now, I had a realisation, and I'm sure some of you are thinking, he's forgotten that he needs a combine to follow behind the swather. Well, I'll be honest, I had, but I have a cunning plan. Let's get this raised up and turned around. You'll notice as well, I've got the lines off, and I think it's probably because it's a rectangular, nice, easy shaped field. But it's relatively easy to follow and to get to work without the lines, and I quite like it, to be fair. So the plan. I'm not going to buy a combine. I did look. but they're also ridiculously expensive. I looked on ModHub, and some of those, the cheaper ones, have only got, I think it was a 5,000 litre capacity. Whereas, if we just stop a second, let's just check the sales. That is Murphy's Law. Still, far too expensive. So, my cunning plan is to, when the time comes, we're going to lease the Massey Ferguson. Because if we just go in, now I need to be careful, I don't click buy or anything. If we lease that, that's going to cost us, let's say 5.5 grand, and then 2 grand an hour. Okay. The header that we would want is that one, and that's 52 grand. So we could either, depending on how we do for cash, buy it or lease it. So I've not forgotten, but we'll get that when we need to. The other thing that I want to do, and I think it's beneficial, is we're going to grab another field. So let's get this one finished. We'll probably, trying to think how we're going to do it. I think what we'll do is, let's get that off there, bring this down here off the field. So the plan is to purchase field 22. I was looking at 23, but 22 is bigger by 0.7 of a hectare. Yeah, near enough. And we can afford it, so we're going to buy that. Needs liming, not a problem, we got plenty. Does it need ploughing? No, it's fully fertilised as well. Awesome. Okay, so we will, and this will be next episode now, we'll get that lined, cultivate in whatever's in there. I think it was, oh, we might be all right, actually. Excellent. Awesome. So it just needs to be ploughed. We'll need it, not just ploughed, it's already ploughed, sorry. Needs to be limed. We'll run the cultivator over it, and we'll put soybeans in there as well. Man, I think we're pretty good to crack on through the months. So yeah, let's get the roller onto the case and finish that job. So with a worker tackling the rolling for us, we're going to go and grab the lime spreader, get that filled up, and we'll lime our new field. And that is where I'm going to leave it for this episode. Thank you to the YouTube channel members and the patrons for your ongoing support. Thank you all for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed the episode. If you have, leave us a like. Consider subscribing if you aren't. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.